Tell me about yourself. Simple lang. Pero bakit hindi natin nasasagot ng tama? Gaano ba kahirap sagutin ang tanong tungkol sa'yo? And the whole point of this training, simple question, but hard to answer. Right? Bakit mahirap sagutin ang tell me about yourself? Now, I'll give you a tip on how to answer it properly, and then later on, I'll give you things to avoid while answering that question. Okay? Now, the first thing that I'm going to tell you is that if you're going to tell me about yourself during an interview, you have to focus on the things that you can contribute to the company. Diba? Halimbawa, ako yung employer. Mas gugustuhin ko marinig yung kailangan mong maitulong sa company ko kaysa sa personal na buhay mo. Right? For example, I heard we have two OFWs here. Okay, June and Ryan. So, just to make it very simple, you can tell them, hi, good afternoon, my name's Andrew. Honestly, I don't have any experience in BPO yet or in call center. This is my first time. My first job was an OFW. I was a chef in Dubai. Although I understand it's not related to the job that I'm applying right now, but the thing that I learned in Dubai was that I can easily communicate to foreigners. Meaning, if I can talk to foreigners face to face, it's easier for me to talk to foreigners over the phone. And I believe that is something that we're doing here in call center, right? Now, people ask me, madali naman kasing i-associate yung previous job, Andrew. Eh, paano kung wala ka pa talagang job? Kung never ka pang nagkatrabaho, ever. Ka-graduate ko lang ng high school. O kaya, nag-stop ako ng college. Ni magpunas nga ng lamesa, hindi ako marunong sa bahay eh. Di ba? Those kind of things. Paano mo ngayon i-associate yung bagay na yon sa magiging trabaho mo? Okay, let's have an example. You said you never applied before, right? But
Yes, sir.
ano yung tinapos mo na course?
Grade 12 pa lang po.
Grade 12, okay. And ano yung, do you have like organizations in school na sinalihan?
Yes po, sir.
Anong klaseng organization?
SSG po.
So, student government.
Ayan pa, apa.
Very good. Okay, so let's start. You have to be proud on what you have achieved kahit na sabihin mo high school graduate ka. And I understand a lot of people applying here in this company has experiences. Some of them even graduate from college. Now, the thing about me is that even though I did not graduate, I used to be part of student government. And it has something to do with leadership. And I believe that's something that I can contribute to the future job that I'm applying right now. I'm not applying as a manager, but with the task that was given to me, you can make sure that I can work independently. Nakita niyo yung correlation? So, in just a snap of a finger, nakalimutan na ni interviewer na grade 12 ka. Di ba? Ang pumasok na sa utak niya is independent ka and you can work by yourself. So that is something na pwede mong gamitin. Malinaw?
Yes.
Okay. Now,
Yes,
let's have a quick practice and see if there's a little bit of improvement. Tell me about yourself.
I'm naturally a very optimistic person. I consider myself as an achiever because I always plan my goals a lot of time and I take important steps to achieve those goals. And I am also a hardworking and dedicated person. Every time I have a task or something that is assigned to me, I always give my 100% presence to make it sure that I do my job very well and to make it sure that I deliver my task on time.
That's a little better compared to your first try. One thing lang na pwede kong i-suggest is that if you're going to tell something about yourself na trait mo, limit it to at least two traits. Yung pinaka-importante na makakontribute mo dun sa magiging trabaho mo. Very good. So always associate your previous experience, not necessarily previous job, previous experience to your future job na papasukin ninyo. Now, what are the things that you need to avoid in answering the question, tell me about yourself? If you noticed, the employer doesn't really care, first of all, about your age, right? Sa BPO, walang pakialam yung employer nyo kung ilang taon ka na. As long as kaya mong magsalita, as long as kaya mong pumasok sa opisina, you're fit to work. Malinaw? So, minsan kasi nagiging hindrance pa pag sinasabi mo kung ilang taon ka na eh. Di ba? So, don't ever mention your age unless you're asked to. Okay? Now, another thing that you need to avoid is hobbies. No one cares about your hobby, especially if your hobby will not really help you in your job. Diba? Hi, my name's Andrew. I'm good at singing. So, anong gagawin natin kung magaling kang kumanta? Kakanta ka ba rito sa opisina? Hindi naman, di ba? Unless nag-a-apply ka bilang singer. So, yun yung mga dapat nating i-avoid. Okay? Another thing, ito medyo critical to. Common mistake to ng mga employee or ng mga applicants. Location. Ayan. Huwag ninyong i-divulge yung location ninyo lalo na kung malayo kayo dun sa ina-applyan ninyo. Okay? Gamitin nyo lang siyang gagamitin nyo lang siya kapag yung location ninyo is malapit. Like for example, you're applying in Mall of Asia. Okay? And then you're just living in Baclaran. So you can basically walk. Diba? 5 or 10 minutes. So I actually just live nearby. I live in Baclaran. So that's only like 10-15 minute walk if there's no ride available. Meaning I can always be available when you need me. Diba? Pero nag-apply ka sa MOA, pero yung bahay mo Quezon City, eh medyo red flag yan. Kasi kung ako mag-i-interview sa'yo, ang una kong tanong, how can you go to work if there's heavy rain? How can you go to work if there's curfew in your area? Diba? So, yan yung mga dapat nating iwasan. Okay? And again, kagaya na sinabi ko sa inyo, never ever put yourself down. Huwag kayong kukuha ng mga negative na bagay tungkol sa sarili ninyo. Even when asked what's your weakness, di ba? Always use your weakness as your strength. And later on, yan yung magiging topic natin. Okay? So, we're done with our first topic, but this is not over yet. Okay? Like what I promised, I'm going to try to squeeze in my time for more training sessions. So next week, we're going to have a different topic. But siguro at the end of the month, we're going to revisit this topic that we have right now para lang malaman natin yung progress. Okay. I posted the link on the chat room and see if you can join the group. I'm going to try to upload videos on YouTube as well para lang ma-check natin talaga kung yung mga tao is, nagsusubscribe or talaga natututo. And hopefully, we can train more people and let's get that job that you really want. Okay? Any questions?
No more, sir.
Okay, thank you guys for participating and you all have a wonderful
Yes, sir.
day, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, Sir
Okay,
Andrew.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Sir Idol.